All right, so y'all, I'm sorry. I'm trying to see something. Mic check 7272. Let me check. Y'all, because I just got a new mic, so I'm going to use it with y'all first. But I got to make sure it's working. Because my love's too pure to watch it slip away. Oracle W. Sanjay. Make sure you look her up. Subscribe to her channel. Oh, she's live right now. Let me get into it. Oh, it can hear me. Okay. All right. Nothing real can be threatened. That's the name or the title to our video today. So before I get into it, I want to say, take what resonates and leave what don't. If I say something that sticks to you, but it don't got nothing to do with you, maybe it's sticking to you so you can use it to help somebody else. Each one teach one. You already know what's up with your girl. Okay. Um, Nothing real can be threatened. First of all, I want to give out a few random downloads. Information does not belong to you. It does not. You are holding it for the moment. Anytime you'll see that a lot in the spiritual community with procrastination, people who are willing to tell you the truth, which you shouldn't be taking anybody advice from anybody who's not telling you the truth. Anybody knows that when you don't act on something, it belongs to someone else. Okay, one thing that applies in one thing, it applies in all things. Um, so don't ever count yourself. I don't want to say don't think that you special, because you are special. But like when it comes to information, if a person was meant to have a piece of information, like literally destined to hold a piece of information that went along with their life journey, don't think that they took that from you. No, God used you to give that information to that person, and you are a part of that person's assignment. Or let it be vice versa, whatever it may be, because maybe if somebody upset with you because you benefited from knowing them. Like what? That's people's problem. When you know somebody, you supposed to be benefiting. When you interact with somebody, you supposed to be benefiting. People who angry with the fact that you benefit from their existence, that's because probably they was looking forward to taking from you and seeing you down. Or maybe when you was around them and they was talking all this, you was supposed to be so stupid that you didn't learn nothing from them, but instead you like monetized off the shit. Like that's nobody's problem. So nothing real can be threatened. You are who you are. Nobody can take that shit from you. You know what I mean? Sometimes they can confuse you about who you are. Um, but other than that, no, you are who you are. So yes, y'all, nothing real can be threatened. Personal example. That's funny because I was actually thinking about that today while I take these the tops off the cards or whatever. The tops off the decks. I was thinking about that a lot. I'm somebody who I won't let you drag it, maybe, but sometimes I will. Like if you assume things about me that's just so offlandish, like I would just let you talk. Because it's like I always tell y'all, and I think that if I'm smart and then I never reach my ego, like, or I never let my ego take over me, I'm gonna always have more than what people think. I'm gonna always be like that. But like I really have people judge me off of like what they can see. Like, why this is not true in this moment. Because I'm gonna say it's not true in this moment because we all know time is not real, it's very linear. So I don't want to speak it into existence as if it's a forever thing. But in this moment, that is, I believe, January 24th at 4:03 p.m., Tuesday, January 24th at 4:03 p.m., 2025, I do not have $1 million in my savings account. You get what I'm saying? But at the same time, I wouldn't treat myself like I would never have a million, because I don't even gotta be smart enough to have a million. I just gotta walk in the fucking gas station or bar at the right time and buy a lottery ticket and be a millionaire. So like somebody telling me about what I don't have in the moment, like it's not something that affects where I'm gonna be or what I am going to obtain, because I already know what I'm planning for. So how to I'm gonna give y'all something that's not mine, because I'm not gonna give you something, because every time that you talk down on me, every time that you speak on what I don't have, you're gonna be wrong. Um, so say, for instance, like water supply. A couple months ago, water went up in price. Um, so that's like me knowing that the price of water is going to keep on rising. And pay attention to what person you are in this scenario, because the only part of the scenario that is disclosed right now is the price of water is rising. Okay? So there are going to be some people who they going to use everything that they got, and they are gonna buy all the water in the beginning of inflation, because they never know what they're gonna have later, and they just know that they need water, right? Because how, like, if they don't have water, they don't have nothing. And it's understandable, but it is moving with a little bit of a lack of faith. And just to have piles of water when nobody else has nothing, that's also materialistic. Okay, so I'm just letting you know, there's that person. Is the person who goes in and out of the stores the entire time during inflation, and they buy, what they need. And is the person who already, kind of, I don't want to say, because the person who buy what they need, let's say they go in and buy like 3-4 packs a time, the packs of water a time, 2 packs, depending on how big their family is. But it's the person who go in and buy 1 pack of water every time, because they only need 1 pack, like a water. That's 24 waters in a pack of water. You only need 24 fucking bottles of water for one person. Makes sense if you still have money and a plan, right? So that person in the end, if they wanted to, they could buy up all the water and start a business, because the person in the beginning, they spent all of their money buying waters because they didn't want to be without. And then there's the second person who decided to continually invest and just made sure they was never going to feel like they didn't have enough. And then that's that person who made sure they had exactly what they needed, because one day shit was going to hit the fan, and they needed to be a resource. So this entire time they've been resourceful to themselves, and then at the end they're going to be a resource to the selfish people. They're going to be a resource to the panicking people. They're going to be a resource to everybody, because they all said, look at such and such, they only getting one water, don't you know? Blah, blah, blah. So it's like people are judging off of what they see, not what they know, because you don't know what that person has in mind. You don't know. And you just judging off of, it's just judgment off of what you see. So nothing real can be threatened at the end of the day. You going in and you buying 1 pack of waters every time you need a water, and there's going to be people laughing at you, because they're going to say, oh, didn't you know that blah, blah, blah was coming? Or didn't you know that da-da-da was going to happen? But when shit hits the fan and you can afford whatever it is that you need, and you can take care of whoever it is that's around you, motherfuckers who was running their mouth and all of that, they going to have their hand out. No, go shake ass with your hand out. Go sprinkle, sprinkle. No shade. You know me. No shade. If you don't know me, what's this at the bottom? I'm telling you, Pisces with the 9 of Cups. Yeah, you got to be comfortable with yourself. Pisces is another one. If Pisces is not like taken by their ego as well, that's another person who will save a lot of money. They won't really look like they saving a lot of money because they look nice. They don't really always look like they lacking because they look nice. You know what I mean? Or they just choose a fair medium. Like Pisces is somebody who will shop in discount stores. Pisces is somebody who will thrift shop. Shit like that. And you can make fun of Pisces for thrift shopping, but that bank account is heavy. Pisces, Aquarius, and Libra for sure. Pisces, Aquarius, and Libra for sure are the people who prepare for the apocalypse. So anybody, like, if you ever thought that you was playing with one of them signs when it came to their goals, their finances, their money, anything like that, you played yourself. I don't know who needed to hear that. I've never been judged by somebody like about my finances that like I was judged by somebody who had a better work ethic than me. I've never been judged by somebody who was able to literally, how to say, like, that's like if I buy a new car and now I gotta go pick everybody up and drive around in it the first day. Like, you just got the car. You're gonna go buy a fast ass race car and go pick up your friends and drink the same day and get in a fucking car crash the exact same day that you just get a new car. Is like stupid. But people who judge people who keep stuff close to their chest, they be them type of people because they have to show everybody everything that they doing. It's like, oh, good boy, good girl. But if you don't need good boy and good girl, then you can celebrate your wins on your own. Okay? I've never been judged by somebody who worked harder than me. I've never been judged by somebody who had better discernment than me. I've never been judged by somebody who genuinely had more money than me. I've never been judged by somebody who made more money than me. I've never been judged by somebody whose heart was bigger than mine. I've never been judged by somebody who takes more accountability than me. You get what I'm saying? So you really have to look at that type of shit. Nothing real can be threatened. When people saying stupid shit, it's kind of funny. Like, I swear to God, I'll argue with you until you say that I'm broke. I'll argue with you until you say that I'm a bum. Like, you got that. Yeah, I don't know who needed to hear this, first of all. And then I feel this energy, and I know that I'm very Libra, but I'm going to say it anyway. Those who feel like you don't need to hear a person's story or relate to them to grow, get the fuck on. Get the fuck on. I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn. You want to grow through illusions and hearsay and hopefullys and all of that. You want a bitch just because she look young to be dumb. Get the fuck out of here. Okay? Anyways, yeah, Two of Swords with the Libra. A need for balance in priorities and decisions. And also, I want to say that whoever is hurt by some Libra man who didn't want commitment with them, he is leaving you to go be with a dumber bitch. Okay? And I'm sorry to say that. Yes, it's dumb. I mean, she not dumb because she gonna be receiving from him financially, but girl, with the period pool sitting up just straight, like, I wasn't even worried about that. It's heavy. Okay? And then they get the Eight of Wands, and I seen the eight, so I automatically started thinking Scorpio and eighth house energy, but then Sagittarius came out. So if somebody, no matter what sign that person is, if somebody left you because you had boundaries, they're going to be with somebody who doesn't care about their boundaries. And that's no shade to Scorpio, because Scorpio actually does care about your boundaries. I don't know what the fuck people be thinking, or why people like listen to majority instead of going to study these people as individuals. But yeah, Scorpio does care about your boundaries. But on the, like, a low frequency, they're gonna know your boundaries and break them on purpose. Just like Sagittarius, they naturally have a certain level of boundaries. They don't even need to know your boundaries because they already know how to treat you based off how they treat themselves. If a Sagittarius is treating you bad, like, get out of there, because that's basically like the standard that they have for themselves. Sagittarius is going to treat you just as good as they treat themselves. Seriously. It just depends on what treating their self good looks like to them. But yeah, it's a good chance that somebody who left you maybe because it was too easy. It was too easy with you. You meant what you said what you meant. You was always doing what you said you was going to do. And you didn't let somebody disrespect you. Yeah. Pisces Sun, Libra Moon, Sagittarius rising, if that is that person, or Sagittarius Sun, Libra Moon, Pisces rising. Yeah. That person went to go be with somebody who don't even like them for real. Just want to use them for their money. But don't be angry or don't feel no less than, because you can say to yourself, why didn't you know how to handle this and blah 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 and do this and that. But at the end of the day, if that's not who you are, then that's not who you are. And then we got the world card. And it's the picture that's bringing the people in, the world card. Because I used the filter on Snapchat and it was like you as a tarot card and it chose me as the world. So, the world card, Earth and Saturn, yeah. Somebody's about to go find a demon. But I mean, it's a sure reflection of them, and a lot of people need to be used for their money. A lot of people need to be used for their money and stability. A lot of men who want women to sit down and shut up need to learn like the consequences of having sit down and shut up women. Do not try to save them. I also had another message that I heard earlier where if it's a Pisces and the Aries in a relationship, kind of stay out of it because they are trauma bonded for real, because nobody was ever dedicated enough to tell Aries what to do and like be their parent um for real, because their parents needed them to parent them. um and Pisces, the way that they trauma to fucking Aries is because they know that Aries with no guidance is a lot of self-destruction. And Pisces don't want to let Aries go because they already see like how much more bad shit is going to happen to them. So if you're a Pisces and you dealing with an Aries and you keep trying to tell them, fuck them, bro. I challenge you to go cold. And Aries plays games. So Aries gameplay, depending on how you feed into it, could last like 2 months. I'm telling you, Aries is very consistent and persistent. And when they have their mind made up on the fact that they don't care about your feelings, but they care about their feelings enough to mix their feelings with your feelings, Aries will chase you with no response for a long, long time. And Pisces, if you was keeping Aries around because of your emotional attachment to them and also not wanting them to hurt themselves, let them chase you without talking to them. Because let them chase you without talking to them, because that's gonna save them from themselves. Because they so distracted with you, and then maybe it'll help them with some self-reflection too. But you can't save Aries. You can't save Aries. You cannot save Aries. Aries is gonna destroy you trying to save them. Don't save an Aries. That's a trap. Just like saving Pisces is a trap. That's why they stuck together. I was just thinking about that too. You saved Pisces once. That's just your job now. Y'all are perfectly trauma bonded together, Pisces and Aries, and y'all are never going to leave each other alone until y'all decide to grow and be more than your old habits. Literally, the last sign and the first sign. Y'all don't see the karma in that? Okay, next. Five of Wands, fire in Leo. Learn to take life as it comes, both positive and negative. Arguments, inner or outer conflict, struggle, boldness, tension, rivalry, and competition. Also, it's a lot of people with the it's a lot of people saying that Taurus it's hard to get Taurus bothered. No, y'all want to use Taurus so y'all never go against what they say. If you stopped wanting to use people, you will see their bad side a lot faster. Okay? If y'all didn't want to use Taurus, Gemini, whoever that Gemini is that's trying to use a Taurus, if you're a Taurus woman dealing with a Gemini man who seems to keep asking you questions about your money, please cut him the fuck off. I know that you always got somebody to talk to. It's finally somebody reliable that can teach you something, girl, but you needs to go. Because you're going to be fighting over some shit that don't even matter. With the high priestess, trust your own counsel first. Change, fluctuation, wisdom, sound judgment, common sense, awareness, and intuition. I'm saying if a Gemini man don't have his own money, I wouldn't even deal with him if I was you. And I mean, seriously, I'm talking trust, accounts, all of that. Because Gemini is somebody who will expect you to pay their debt financially and emotionally with the devil. If you allow it, Capricorn, and Taurus is the one, because Taurus is a sweetheart to those who don't care about them. Taurus is very committed to those who have nothing to offer them. So I guess this one of them videos because it's not no easy way to say the truth. For real, for real. Pisces and Aries, y'all gonna stay together as long as y'all don't want to grow. Aries know they problem. Pisces know they problem. Neither one of y'all want to fix y'all problem. So y'all gonna stay together because y'all don't choose to actually care about people. Y'all only basing relationships off codependency. Truly. Pisces is Aries, I don't know, man. I swear y'all good for each other in my opinion if y'all gonna be toxic because y'all are both very abusive. And only y'all can handle that amount of abuse. Okay? With the Empress, be happy with the results of your action. Taurus, I think you need to date a Capricorn. I did just see the Capricorn card out too with the devil. Taurus, you need to date a Capricorn because y'all also match each other's toxicity. It's literally just a lot of mental games with y'all. I'm gonna date somebody else. Will you still be here? I'm done dating that person. Are you mad at me? So stupid. That's why y'all perfect for each other. Time for games, but love at the same time. It's like it's very dark. Libra, I don't know what to say. It look like you looking for a relationship that feels like crack. I understand. I mean, if everybody really just projecting and saying nasty shit, for real, and whole time y'all really only fucking with each other based off codependency, I want somebody I don't want to let go. Hello. The Tower in reverse. Continue depression, trapped, mm-hmm. Continue depression, trapped, confinement, locked in old ways, weak foundation, and avoidance. This shit is sad. They say something about don't look for somebody you can live with, look for somebody you can't live without. I say just find a healthy fucking balance, bro. Because if you find somebody you can live with, that's kind of like Leo and Libra. It's a very high vibrational place to be. But somebody that you can't live without, again, very Pisces and Aries. Y'all never heard their inner thoughts because y'all don't care about other people. Motherfuckers is dark. Five of Swords with the Aquarius. Sometimes the victory is not worth the price. Selflessness, selfishness, conflict, aggression, argument, fear of failure, and self-sabotage and anxiety. It's some Aquarius who walking away from all the bullshit and they just gonna meet their person on their journey away from the bullshit. Aha, yeah, I am hearing that. Something about an Aquarius being more open to emotions right now. I don't know why though. Not like I don't know why like it's a bad thing, but like I don't know planetarily what's making Aquarius open up emotionally. Uh-huh. Knight of Cups. They just want to give it a try. Express your creativity with compassion and emotion, romantic, sensitive, graceful, poetic, vain, moody, and idealistic. I don't know. It's some people who get in relationships because you know it's gonna work, and there's some people who get in relationships because you need somebody to talk to. But instead of saying that you need somebody to talk to, you're gonna say, I wanna be with you. I don't see myself with nobody else but you. Da 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 da. You the best thing that ever happened to me. Watch out for that person. Watch out for that person. What you want to hear is I like how I feel when I'm around you. Shit like that. I don't know, man. Cause Aquarius is out here again. I'm telling y'all. Y'all need to pay attention to your own feelings. Your own feelings. Cause again, People are so fucking selfish that they don't want to see when somebody else has feelings. Aquarius is one of the most logical, emotional people. And that's another thing. People say, oh, air signs don't feel their emotions, they just think about it. Well, maybe thinking about it helps them feel without acting a fucking fool. Because the rest of y'all just feeling and be crashing out. That shit ain't cute. When air signs crash out on y'all, it's nobody that can tell us that we're wrong. Because we know. Motherfucking y'all be crashing out, acting this and that way. I apologize. I didn't mean it. Grow up, bro. I see a lot of people getting left by air signs. Oh well, they said shut up, for real. With the 6, watch what you ask for. That's what they saying. With this 6 again, watch what you ask for. Don't be shitting on people for fun with your lame ass friends. Oh my god, my mouth. I don't even like watching readings that hurt this much. But I mean, I can swallow it when I need a reality check. I can swallow it, and then I just need to go woosah. So if you watch this, I suggest you just go woosah, take accountability. Because me personally, when I watch a video where it's telling me a lot about my character, even though I wasn't intentionally trying to attack anybody's character, just know that I'm just here to tell the truth. When like my character's being stabbed at, I make space for the reader to be right. You get what I'm saying? Because it allows me to grow. Okay? You know who needed to hear that? I got these bitches mad again. Never about no money, but it's always about this man. She furious. Now she wanna throw them hands. If anybody is like in a third party and the other woman is a water sign, let that person go. Because that person likes to be love bombed and used, okay? And they have to go be love bombed and used. And that water sign is not going to be done with them until they are sucked dry. And you don't want them once they're sucked dry, because now they need love and compassion from you, and they need patience with you. And shut the fuck up. As a woman, I suggest that you don't. Leo, we got the sun in the reverse, exactly, because it's not going to go well. Unhappiness, negativity. Don't take them back. Whoever that is, don't take them back. I don't give a fuck. You heard it from me. Don't take them back. Don't take them back. And there's another thing that I want to throw out, because I be paying attention. Stop every time that you don't like somebody else telling you the truth. Stop going and jumping on the bandwagon of the people who going right against them. Y'all look crazy. Crazy. Y'all don't look crazy. Y'all are being crazy. This is what I'm talking about, without allowing any logic into your emotions at all. I'm just letting y'all know. If you be disloyal to one person, what the fuck you think everybody else gonna expect from you? Disloyalty. Hello? People gonna use you as an ally or a resource, and then they're gonna be done with you. You understand that? I don't know who need me. Of course you need me to break it down, because you don't want to use your brain. Whoever that is that need me to break it down, I'll do it. Okay? When you go against your own country that you was born in, and you go dick ride somebody else's leaders, when you don't want to hear your president tell you that they took your freedom, and he trying to figure out whatever he can do. Yes, it's going to be hard. You can say yes, it's going to be hard when it's time for you to go get a job, or you can say yes, it's going to be hard when it's time for you to get in a relationship, but you can't accept that it's going to be hard when it's time for you to get your fucking freedom. Y'all can't tell me how to think, because y'all don't think. I don't want to hear it, and I don't want to sit with y'all either. Hermit and Virgo, y'all need to sit and think, instead of letting people tell you, oh, this and this and that. You know, and it be dead proof on the shit that motherfuckers be saying. Y'all don't want that. Just like somebody say some horrible shit. For example, like how everybody got, and you know my intentions behind this, because you know I don't agree. Everybody want to talk shit about Sexyy Red. Everybody want to say shit about Sexyy Red. They want to speak the worst about Sexyy Red. When have you ever seen Sexyy Red really just straight up Anything that y'all be saying to her, no, y'all want to assume, y'all want to run a narrative, y'all want to be able to talk shit about somebody else so you don't have to look at yourself. It's literally that type of shit. Sexy Red. And the Queen of Pentacles, exactly. Never about no money, but it's always about these men. Stop judging people that you're not fucking with. Seriously. And if it's money that makes you feel less than another person, then you know why you feel less than another person, because money don't define you. And the reason why you don't have the money that you want is because you're allowing yourself to be defined by fucking broke people. Hello. Never about no money, but it's always about this man. She furious. Y'all disgust me. And that's why I stay in my little circle on purpose. My little box, my little corner on purpose with Pisces and the moon. She furious, hollering at the moon. Nigga screaming, I don't know why. I don't know why. You did not like that girl who told you to have a good day. You didn't like that girl who asked you, how were you? You didn't like her. You didn't like her. That's your why. And women, in my opinion, women's biggest struggle can sometimes be the women's biggest consecutive struggle could sometimes be like praising a man who you know is no good. Like dating, that's like dating Offset right now. Like, why would you date Offset and think that, like, y'all want to drag down Stephon Diggs? That's what I'm saying. Y'all motherfuckers is backwards. Y'all don't want to see what's really going on. Y'all just want to be a part of the chatter. Oh, everybody say, oh no, I wouldn't have my daughter date Diggs. I wouldn't have my sister date Diggs. Da 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 da. I know you wouldn't have your sister date nobody because you like to emotionally experience incest with her. That's your problem. That's your problem. You like emotional incest with anybody that you got a relationship with. So you don't like to see people experiencing people who will put them up and treat them the way they're supposed to be treated. Ain't none of y'all out here offering nobody a peaceful forever, and y'all mad at somebody for getting a peaceful right now. Proudly. Y'all putting people down. That shit, that's how women are choosing the wrong men. Judging women for being realistic. Anybody who judge women for being realistic is broke. On mommies. Even if they got it, they think that they don't. Believe in your personal power, justice, boldness, domination, decisions, planning, and first steps. Like fucking Offset, asking for spousal support. My nigga, you famous. Go work. Drop some songs. You can pay your bills, bro. But yet you sitting here sucking the bitch dick who you talk about, why would I take you serious? You let me fuck on the first night. Why did she take you serious is the real issue. Because why do you think you're not worthy of that type of behavior? It's some men that actually believe in themselves to the point that he could take accountability and be like, you know what, I wasn't really, or no, she wasn't really pushing up on me like that, but I was into her, bro. And I came on to her and she let me. You know what I mean? Maybe she fuck with me. You can't accept that. Maybe she actually like you. Maybe she actually see something in you. You being the sex crave love demon, that don't got nothing to do with a female. That's all you. You say, oh, well, she gave it up so fast. She liked you, bro. She liked you. That's nobody's problem if you don't like yourself. You said, but I told her this and I told her that, and she loved you for your honesty. You hate who you really are. He's so nice. I don't know. I don't got time because men are deceptive, so we don't really give a fuck. Life is hard right now. Look around. Help is at hand. And for the nice girls and the nice boys who no longer want to be nice girls or nice boys, y'all have the same fucking struggle. Stop making yourself trying to seem like now, because you gotta use somebody to make sure you get something out of somebody. That is nobody that can relate to you. The men is saying, oh, it's no more nice guys because the girls didn't want nice guys, or the girls that they was going after, they blah, they blah. Well, ain't no more nice girls for the same fucking reason. Shut up. Do something about it. The fuck? Life is hard right now. Look around. Help is at hand. Oh no, I don't want to touch you. I'm telling you, and it's really more the men. The men are more karmics than the women, and I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. And the most karmic women are the women who take on the masculine trait of being stuck in her root chakra, basing all her money off of her, basing all her worth off of validation, sex, and money and materialism. That's a fucking man. And I ain't telling you no lies. That's a man with a vagina. So also men who don't like you for being like a certain level of soft, get away from him. He's gay. He don't want to see himself as gay. That's not my problem. He don't want to see himself as gay. Why you think he don't look in the mirror? Hello? Because he don't want to see himself. Excuse me. He don't want to see himself. He don't want to see himself. But he's gay. Why would he want you to be a man? I'm getting irritated. Pastor Raposado, if he's looking your way, then he is not my hoe. I don't know how long it's going to take me to calm down. I never want to be without you. Exactly. Women and men both having a longing or something inside of them, but they not meeting it because they want to meet the expectations of people who don't even give a fuck about them. That's like really being a baddie. Exactly. Fuck you and pay me. Fuck you, pay me. Really being a baddie. I be watching baddies like, bro, I don't want to blame it on baddies. Like, baddies didn't fuck up the world, but it did fuck up a lot of people's perception, bro. Like, you know, you don't gotta act like a ghetto ass, dumbass hood rat all the time. You not on stop it. You know, eat your brunch. Shut the fuck up. Enjoy your little orange juice with the tequila in it or whatever. Little sugar around the top of the thing. Like, be a lady. You're my best friend. Exactly. Enjoy that within yourself. If you can't do your hair, paint your nails, paint a picture, cook, you can't do none of that. None of that. You're not a slave. You're right. You're not. But these is like a woman, in order to experience her own femininity, she must create. Your biggest creations and accomplishments shouldn't be a fucking kid. Go paint a picture. Write a fucking poem. Fold some clothes and clean a house so you can see what you're capable of. You need to create, women. You need to create something so you can see what you're capable of. Because once you see what you're capable of, you won't be going for that dumb shit no more, bro. Because it's down to the littlest shit, I promise you. Like, when you learn things about yourself, it becomes very mandatory. Like, I don't like people who can't have a certain level of stillness because I like to paint. Seriously, because I like painting requires stillness and patience, and I also like to forage and like pick flowers. So like it requires a certain level of patience and ability to just be in the now. Like, if you can't be in the now and see how securing the now is also securing the future, like, I don't see, it ain't gonna work for me. If you're not happy and peaceful now, then how you gonna be happy and peaceful later? If you can't figure out and fix your problems right now, how you gonna figure that shit out later? And I mean, that don't mean that you won't be able to, but you won't be on the same pace as me. Because how you not able to fix problems in the now? And I've been fixing problems since 77 yesterdays ago. Hell no. I love your sex. I'm telling you. If you're a woman and you can't get over the fact that you still seek your approval from men, I say just use them for money, for fucking, just because you want to love them. Use them for money just because you want to love them. Because when you do love him and you see how much he not willing to do for you, it's gonna be too fucking late because you love him. Now you willing to go be a construction worker while he be the drive-through man at McDonald's and keep getting fired. No. If you use him for money, and if you fall in love with him after the money, at least you know you fell in love with the right person. You feel what I'm saying? You fell in love with somebody that'll do anything for you. But if you don't use him for the money, bro, just get the fuck out his face. For real. Because at the end of the day, he's still gonna fall to his lower nature, his root chakra, and he gonna fuck with whoever is using him for money. Do not be used for sex, you fucking dumbass. Your sex is horrible, and will you marry me? Yeah, because there's a woman out here who likes some man who don't even fuck her good. What is it? The nigga can't even afford the McDonald's, even though he work at the McDonald's in the drive-thru and get an employee discount. He still can't feed you every day. That shit is sad. Not even 5 times a day. You're not a sex worker. Remember that sex workers and regular girls require different things. Okay? Bombshells and regular girls require different things. Sex workers and bombshells require a lot more distance. Regular girls don't. Simple. Ain't nothing wrong with being a sex worker, a bombshell, or a regular girl. I love you, but there's someone else. You hurt me enough, so I had no choice but to move on. I wish you well. Yeah. Because, like I said, somebody from the beginning was dating a Libra man who left them because he wanted somebody who was going to sit down and shut up. Believe him. He told you. He told you. I sometimes wonder what our family would look like, and it's over. Yeah. So if you feel a connection, like a spiritual tie in your head, that person is never coming back. And if they do come back, they will be worthless, dried up, and used by the time they get back to you. This is somebody who don't like you because you come with rules and boundaries. You should continue to like yourself for coming with rules and boundaries. You should continue to do that. And only play the love game with somebody that you think is worth it. And a person is not worth it if they're not investing into you. You don't play the love game just to take from somebody, because you still could lose. And now not only did you take from them, you took from yourself, because it took time for you to take from them. And the time that you took to take from them is time that you could have took to put into yourself, and you will be up. And that same nigga who disrespecting you will be like, oh yeah, I'll pull your chair out. Nigga don't even touch chairs. Pastor Reposado. Telling you. Other people's business is heavy. Truth. Again. 2, if that's an air sign, man, don't cheat on whoever you dealing with him. Swear to God, because you're not about to get a man out of him. You're not. I mean, he is going to still be a man because he was born that way, like as a male, but he not going to be with you. We honor commitment, even if it don't seem like it. We would never really want to do that to ourselves. Be with somebody who cheated on somebody else with us. We don't play that. But a Libra man or a Gemini man will have sex with you or spend a little bit of time with you. But they're not going to commit. So as soon as you have that commitment conversation, yeah, you're going to know what's up. Emotion. Yeah. So if you don't talk about it because you didn't want to know, so save the TikTok. He'll tell you if he want to, like, be serious with you or not. Understanding. Exactly, because he don't like being lied to, so he don't want to lie to you. Shit is crazy. Advocate. Yeah, because you need to stand up for yourself. 444 on a timer. I'm not going to try to make this better than what it is. If it don't get no better, this is one reading. Seriously. I'm going to pull from the Angels and Ancestors deck, and then I'm going to get the fuck out of here, because this wasn't the best reading in the world, because it's just a lot of lessons, which it still makes it a really good reading, but like, damn, it's draining. Spirit Fox, trust your talents in challenging times. Like, ladies, I told you, create something more than a baby with this bullshit ass nigga. Bro. If y'all in the beginning of dating and he got you at his house every time, I challenge you to offer him to buy you some art supplies. If you're not into art, you need to figure out what kind of creation you like, because he need to buy you that just to see. Because if he don't buy you no creation stuff, if he's not willing to buy you creation stuff, he don't care about your peace, no none of that. Everybody know. Everybody kind of knows this. Women need to be able to express their creativity to be happy. If he's not willing to invest in that, he only using you for sex. And he think he's sly because you patient. Why is it like this? High Priestess, intend and create. I told you. Men, y'all need to get a little more creative too, because y'all just be cheating because you need this, you need that. That shit is lame. Y'all losing y'all value to the fullest. That's why I'm not even really talking to y'all. Seriously. I don't have much to say. Because I don't give a fuck. How about that? Shaman, trust in higher forces. I don't give a fuck. How about that? Nigga, stop talking in circles. And stop dealing with niggas who talk in circles. And nigga, stop talking in fucking circles. If you that nigga, say it with your chest, bro. Yeah, I talk to other females. Say that. Or no, I don't want nothing. And that's the thing. That's what I'm saying. A lot of people say air sign men are horrible. Air sign men are horrible. They let you know that they're not emotionally attached to you, bro. Y'all rather be lied to by some fire sign man, love bomb by some fucking water sign man, or fucking told to shut up by some earth signs man's money. But when people care about who you are, y'all can't handle that. And I'm not saying that Gemini, Libra, Aquarius is perfect, because we have our own problems. Especially Gemini. Nah, that's shady. Stag, trust and thrive. I just feel like, I don't know, personally, if I'm being honest, even with my own flaws, sometimes Gemini is a little too mature for the rest of us, because they know how to put a lot of shit to the side. Like, they really know how to do that. They really, really know how to do that. And it's like a lot of people are carrying their shit and not willing to work with it or work through it, that y'all just be like letting that shit get in your way. I'm not saying that you have to give in to what Gemini got going on, because Gemini has to learn to be changeable for the sake of other people's emotions as well. But don't think that your emotions hold any dominance over anything, because they don't. They don't even hold no true dominance in you, except for when it comes to blocking your response, blocking shit. Druid, hold the space. And y'all can't take air signs because they telling y'all the truth, and y'all wonder why y'all still live in the same world as yesterday, because y'all don't want to receive new information. One more for these hoes. Real shit. Y'all be brave and y'all fight anybody and y'all do anything except for look in the fucking mirror. Only person who I take out of everybody, is Scorpio. I'm telling you, I have seen something in Scorpio where, like, I really appreciate them. I'm not gonna lie to you. I have learned to, like, I don't gotta get along with you. We don't gotta be friends. None of that. Scorpio, shout out to Scorpio, man. Shout out to Scorpio because they can feel their emotions and understand yours as well. Like, they not one-sided. They will choose a side, but they don't. They just know when shit is wrong, bro. And that's why a lot of, and Capricorn too, we're gonna take Capricorn too, except for Capricorn may not admit that they're wrong as fast as Scorpio does, because Capricorn may just save the fact that they're wrong for the next person instead of taking accountability in that moment. But Capricorn and Scorpio are the ones who be like, yeah, I'm kind of the problem, like my mouth in this moment. But that's what I'm saying. Scorpio is very in each moment when it comes to accountability. I'm not saying that all of them are, but very in each moment. In each moment. Pisces is another one really good at taking accountability, but they will ride their their narrative, like, depending on the audience. Like, Scorpio wins because it's like, fuck the audience. The audience gonna learn about me. Oracle, wait for important information. If you have a Scorpio in your life, I suggest you go ask them, like, what's wrong with you. I ain't gonna lie to you. And shut the fuck up while they talking, so you can learn something. Because if you piss them off, they know they got that information, and now they know that you need it. So if they stop talking, you're not gonna grow no more. You're gonna have to do the rest of the work by yourself, which actually you were supposed to been doing by yourself. But since you're so fucking lazy and don't want to look in the mirror, go ask Scorpio what's wrong with you. Or a Libra. But y'all can't take that. So I say just go ask Scorpio. Because they gonna say all that harsh shit real softly. Go ask a Scorpio. If you really want to grow, go ask a Libra. And shut the fuck up while they talking. Nobody don't gotta argue with you about your flaws. It's yours. The fuck? What you eat don't make me shit. You eat poison, you shitting poison. That don't mean that's for me, and I don't offer me shit. One more, because I'm so over this. Elder, move beyond ancestral patterns. Exactly. Oh, my granny did this, and my great granny, and my grandpa did this, and my great grandpa, and my uncles. Shut the fuck up. Swear to God, I think that's like one of the main things holding people back. Men don't want to leave their fucking comfort zone of manipulating and using women, and women don't want to stop being manipulated and used. Oh, nothing real can be threatened. Yeah. This is a job right here, bro. True love with salvation back into me. Winter, take care of your needs. I'm telling y'all, a lot of y'all need to go sit down with a notebook and a pen, not even a pencil, a notebook, and y'all need to keep one slice of paper between every note. So it's like this: the paper that you write on, the paper in between. No, sorry, we got to get a couple papers because books don't open like that. So this the paper that you write on, the paper in between, the paper that you write on, the paper in between. Just consecutive, because you need to be able to not let the ink drain through the paper so you can remember what the fuck was said to you. And you also need to have deep imprints in the next page, just in case something happened to the first page, and you can read that page through the wrinkles that was created through the words originally wrote. A lot of y'all need to go sit down with a Libra or a Scorpio and ask them what the fuck is wrong with you. Swear to God. And y'all grow. Nobody cares. I'm sorry to let you know. I'm sorry. Like, fire signs can teach you things And earth signs can teach you things, but it's very material. Like how to succeed materially. But Libra and Scorpio can teach you how to free your soul and like make it lighter and brighter. Nobody else can do what they can do. So I'm telling you, you want to grow, go ask a Libra or a Scorpio. Don't ask me when I'm not willing to talk, because if I'm not willing to talk, I'm gonna tell you in a way that you don't like it. But if you ask a Scorpio when they don't want to talk, they don't mind delivering some bullshit. It kind of lightens their load. They don't got to think about their own shit, and they get to like, it's like being able to be mean without a reason. So go ask Scorpio. Yeah, go ask a Libra or Scorpio what the fuck is wrong with you, and you'll know. You'll find out. This one to keep acting like it's gonna turn or whatever. All right, just one for the folks. Just one for the folks. They gonna be mad at me. Oh well. I don't give a damn. Cause you mad, period. Give a fuck. Not right now, I don't. What's this? Don't turn your eyes away from reality. Experience the feeling of disappointment. Let it teach you. No more blind eyes. And yes, they are talking about you. So, especially if you're an asshole. Come on now. But if you're not an asshole and you're surrounded by assholes and they talking about you because you're trying to grow, that's because they assholes. So apparently this was not one of those messages that I can make lighter or brighter. It just came with a lot of solutions. The solution is going to come from following through with the actions. Thank y'all for enjoying me, experiencing me, learning from me. And I hope that you was willing and open to be accountable for anything that I didn't even put on you, because I wasn't putting shit on you. But if it was space for you to grow from anything that I said, just because I ain't say it belongs to you, don't mean that you shouldn't take it, because it helps you grow. So when the next time somebody got some negative shit to say, it ain't going, nothing real can be threatened. Okay? Be like, man, that shit is uneasy, but I know that that's not me because I worked on it. Not like, oh, I don't feel nothing because it don't resonate at all, but no, like, phew, I'm glad I worked on that. Y'all be easy, man. Be easy for yourself. Do the fucking, do the work, in a sense, like do the work, but like also like stop making shit harder for yourself than what it gotta be. Especially when this motherfucker's out here willing to help you. And if this kept on going out, I'm sorry, the screen just kept turning.